6'5", number 17, P.J. Tucker. Number 55, Duncan Robinson. At guard, 6 feet, number 7, Kyle Lowry. Number 13, Butler. The head coach of the Miami Heat is Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat at FTX Arena. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, Miami paid the price of success. The Heat was worn down from the shortest offseason in U.S. sports history, getting just 7 weeks off. Coach Eric Spoelstra said it was a year like no other. You have to adapt and adjust. This is the life you chose and what you wanted, to play deep into the playoffs. That's the price of chasing something great. Back to you guys.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. DA, thank you. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Anthony is out there with Suggs. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Bamba, and it's Carter in at the power forward position. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Anthony down low, now recovering. Anthony's shot is off. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Suggs. Rebound by the Heat. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
It's a catch-22. You want your guys attacking, playing with a sense of freedom, but not if it means a bunch of turnovers.
Now, here's Suggs. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Pass to Carter. And here's Wagner. Back to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And here's Anthony for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Butler. And the layup falls. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
The pass to Wagner. Can they get it? The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
They get a hand on it. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Robinson, pass to Butler. Driving the lane, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. Great when you think about Jimmy Butler. It sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he said.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming in to work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are gonna come from it.
And Butler Greg in his previous stop, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Orlando, they've got Terrence Ross. He's out there with Hampton. Robin Lopez out there with Harris. And it's Okiki in at the 4-man position. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops for Hampton. The Heat leading by 3. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Adebayo passes to Butler. Robinson with it. Clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. We can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Harris, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. I mean, now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
Now Hampton, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Passes it to Lopez. 11 feet away. Can't hit that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Robinson to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
For the Miami Heat, Densher. All right, fans, that was your
Outside
Miami
Anthony.
Densher. Make some noise, fans.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Robinson. Carter against Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Suggs. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Magic shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs. 2.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Shoots over Wagner. That one wide left.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Three-pointer, Butler. That shot misses. Now, here's Wagner. Now recovering for 3. Offensive rebound. Carter uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front, up 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody. Halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in their building and watching at home must be eating this up. You know I am.
And looking at the Orlando Magic, guys, they're fighting a close one thus far.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It could zap your energy levels. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And that about does it for us. Now for the good stuff as we get set to resume the second half.
What, we're not any good?
Ernie, we've been friends since 1989, but I resent that, Ernie.
We'll settle it off camera, one at a time. You first, Jet.
I'm sorry.
I was just playing, Ernie.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Orlando leading. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, The Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. It's stolen by Lowry. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass. Adebayo's got 6.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture that he'd have built.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Carter with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Suggs passes to Bamba. Dishes it to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. And that one hits back iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Hampton. It's stolen by Lowry. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ross with it. Lowry picks him up. Harris against Butler. Harris kicks to Hampton. Pass to Ross. The pass to Hampton. Here's Okeke. Another miss by Orlando.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Robinson dishes to Lowry. And that one released in time, but no good.
Lopez can be such a thorn in your side with his defensive presence.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Heat lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Busted. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
Magic ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Anthony. Pass to Carter. Here's Suggs. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat with the lead. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Wendell Carter. Terrence Ross is out there with Wagner. Then there's Suggs. And it's Anthony in at the 1. Now here's Butler. It's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. That's now 8 points for Butler.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Wagner from outside off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Off target with his three. The Heat leading by 3. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Shoots over Wagner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Ross. He brings it up with the Orlando Magic. He feeds it to Carter. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Lowry. Finished off the break. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out of the transition.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba comes in for Wagner. And Wagner subbed in for Terrence Ross. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Miami leading by 3. Left side Lowry. Over Anthony. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 6.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs. 2.
It's the first, and that brings them within 5. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Anthony against Lowry. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
34 seconds left in the game. Now, here's Suggs. Guarded close. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Tucker. Banked in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Hey, man, who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise! Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers! Magic substitution.
Here's Okeke. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Lowry. And And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. That was a hard-nosed win for you tonight. What was the difference?
The energy in here from our fans, from us, and then we just guarded. I think whenever we guard, we're really hard to beat. We got guys that can score the baskets, but we got to continue to guard.
Yeah, you shut off their water down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.